2009 is when the education partnership was founded. I really didn't know it existed till they hired me as the inventory and volunteer coordinator, which I got in 2021 in July. So I've been here now slightly for over a year. And when I started here, they had no volunteer software. None whatsoever. I think it was just the person who held this job before me had contacts, reached out to like all the major organizations like PNC, Highmark, Penske, Guardian Storage, just to name a few. And that's how they ran everything. But there wasn't a calendar. There wasn't like, hey, we need volunteers on this day, and this is the activities that we're going to do. A couple years before that, I had run into Gung, and he told me all about this new app and volunteer software platform he was doing, which was Civic Champs. And the job that I was working at before, we just kind of got some volunteer software. So I didn't get a chance to work with him, but I landed here at the Education Partnership, and I knew we needed volunteer software, and I really like Civic Champs. It's easy to use, and I really liked working with Gung because he is Pittsburgh, CMU. So I was like, it seemed like full circle. It seemed like a great partnership. And now I have a volunteer calendar. I have all my events listed every day. So everybody knows what is going on, when we need the volunteers, for how long, what the activities are, and it's very easy to use. So before I started here and before COVID, there was 3,000 volunteers in this program. We're slowly getting back to, I guess what you want to say is the new normal. And I would say probably in a month, I have over 100, maybe 300 volunteers that come here. We're trying to get the numbers back up. But if I didn't have this software, I wouldn't know what volunteers were coming through the door. I wouldn't know what organizations they're coming from. I wouldn't know how long they're going to be here. So it really gives it a more structured atmosphere that when the volunteers come here, they already know what they're going to do and they know how long they're going to be here. And it's just an amazing tool to have. If you're a volunteer manager, you know it is like the hardest job to have. Volunteers can be wonderful, but at the same time, it's not easy. And I take it back to something that another volunteer manager told me years and years ago, because I've been doing volunteer management now for over 10 years. It's like herding cats. And Civic Champs makes me my job so much easier in herding cats, because it's just a perfect tool if you are a manager of volunteers.